So it is July 19th. That is Chateau de Vincennes, the Vincennes Castle in Vincennes, which is a metro stop away from Paris. This is where I live for the next couple months. I've been living here for a month already. This is raw Fllow, and I wanted to share about meditation since I've been reading and meditating lately at the Shambhala Center. So why meditation? Why do people meditate? What's the draw? What's the payoff? What's the challenge? Lately I've been thinking of meditation like putting the mind in tune with the fact that it is not the center of the universe. It tunes in to consciousness. People are looking at me. So, we typically think of ourselves as a separate, independent entity at base. And yeah, I think on the surface of things, we are a separate person with a personality and a character. That is like a wave on top of the ocean. That's how it occurs to me. We are not separate from the ocean. We're a particular manifestation of the ocean expressing itself. So meditation, I think, helps alleviate the tension, the frustration, the depression that comes with feeling like you are an independent, separate, alienated entity at base, at core, at essence, on your foundation. So when we become disconnected from this mysterious, benevolent, caring source that is the universe being through us, waves of particular manifestation that contain the whole of the universe. Meditation, it's like this. So, we are a stream of consciousness. I am in a stream of consciousness right now. And I'm using my mind and my brain to delineate and to particularize and to differentiate, which is a great, fun tool for survival, completely necessary, completely valuable, gold, essential. The problem is, if we think of ourselves as our brain, as our mind, as our perspective, as our points of view, as our belief systems, we are completely limited and cut off from the realm of just fresh possibility that pops up and that it springs forth every moment, every now. So if we think of ourselves in our lives like a hose, a tube, right? We take this tube, this is our lifetime, and we say, this is when I was born, this is when I was a child, this is when I was an adolescent, this is this moment where I went out that I had a great time, this is the study abroad that I had that was awesome, I compare it to this time after that, and this time after that, and now I am this, and now this is my job, and this is my role, and I'm a husband, and this is what I do. And we think of ourselves as all these differentiations, all these particularizations, all these definitions. And we chop up this tube, and then we completely identify with where we're at right now, or where we were then, or what we are and what we're not, and our perspective and our point of view and our judgment, which is completely natural. The problem is that if we stay at that level, the center in our brain, we feel cut off, we feel disconnected, we feel like independent entities that just have to fight for ourselves and our little piece of the pie, our little family, and it's us against this big, cold universe, world, real world out there. But the beautiful thing is that there's a thing called grace And grace is the intention that pushed forth the universe. And is it fair? No. Because it's not fair that we be loved unconditionally, whether we're high or low or good or bad or saintly or sinner. Grace loves us under every condition. And I'm totally tuned in to this fact that the universe wants us to succeed, wants to bloom through us, who are an expression of universe. And our mind can't even be with that because it's so freaking awesome and unfair and not just in the world of reason for us to be loved no matter what condition by this ineffable, mysterious isness being that we all be in. So independent beings are like the waves on top of the ocean that is the great being, and there's no separation. It only happens in the mind. Meditation takes all these little chopped segments that we think we are, or we're not, or we were, and now we are, but now we weren't, and if this hadn't happened to me, then I wouldn't resent that person, and I wouldn't be divided within, and etc., etc. It takes all that kind of functioning and gives it a moment of integration where you can disidentify with the particular thought, a particular identity, a egoic fortress, the fortress of ego. We can take some distance from it, not be defensive, not feel like we have to justify who we are and who we're not, etc., and just be. That is the beauty of meditation, to just be, not be productive, not do anything, not have a plan, not have to manipulate something or justify something or act, which are all completely necessary and priceless, and we must do these things to survive. Meditation is a golden ticket to return to a state of whole, imperfectly perfect, complete integrity, integration, wholeness, fullness, like a marriage between time and timelessness and being and doing, to connect back with the mysterious, ineffable source, a realm that can never be fully illuminated, but that wants to be known. That way you can go back to being a stream of consciousness that is part of the bigger stream of beingness that is this mysterious existence that is life, that sometimes we don't even want to think about because you get to this extent of knowledge, this extent of knowingness, where you might feel insecure if you've completely identified your whole existence with what you think and with what you believe and what you don't believe and who you are and what you are. You get to this precipice, to the edge of existence, and you're just like, holy shit, this existence thing is a mystery and it's awesome, and somehow it all works. Somehow there's this design of life, functions. There's like 99.9% of what happens with my body I have no control over. It's just proof of the grace of life can be seen. If I cut myself right here, within a week, the body will heal itself. I don't have to think about it. That's just the intention and the impulse of life. It's programmed to function mostly on its own, and I'm just kind of along for the ride. Not to diminish the power I have in the direction and the choices I make, but grace is a benevolent beast, and I'm grateful to be a stream within this huge oceanic flow that is existence, and that's why meditation. So I want to show you surrounding area. Chateau de Vincennes. Guy who's been looking at me for a while. And then the church. And then huge gallery. Alright. Peace out.